Second World War, children used to play in the rubble of the bombed-out buildings.
Children used to build adventure clothing frames themselves.
With hammers and nails.
Shrapnel from the leftover bombs was all rusty from weathering. If you cut yourself with it, you could get tetanus.
And that's stomach.
It's Levitt, Dad.
I used to go to this venture from your ages, but the venture centre in itself was a completely different setup, as in the structure outside. It was more dangerous, to tell the truth. We used to have a fire which was just on all day. We used to chuck potatoes wrapped up in foil, and the potatoes in the fire.
Why I went there was to meet friends, to have to get exercise, to play, to challenge myself. But this is a brilliant adventure playground. It's entertained many generations and it hasn't needed hardly any sort of adaptation.
It used to be called the Notting Hill Adventure Playground. Venture's been going for 62 years.
Venture Centre is the oldest adventure playground in the UK. Parents and carers used to drop their children to the Venture Centre and go inside of the club room and chill. Why did you first come to Venture?
I first started coming here because one of Jessica's older brothers I used to bring to playgroup. And then Jessica was in my belly.
I actually started off coming here with a friend to help her do the cleaning. And then after being here for about 6 months, I started going out onto the playground with the kids. And then one of the workers at the time said, Jess, you're great with the kids. Would you be interested in being a worker? So I was like, yeah, of course. I love working with all the children. I love being able to be a child again and have fun.
In this area, and it was like a slum area, you know. So coming here was it was important. Kids needed it.
Venture used to be at Telford Road.
It moved to this side in the 1960s. In the olden days, there wasn't a football pitch like now.
And when you were little, what did you play?
I did play a lot of football when I was little. I was very into football when I was little. I very rarely left the football cage. I started coming here 23 years ago, and today I came back to volunteer at the food bank, so there must be something tying me to this place. There must be something that keeps us here.
If you had food at a venture, what was your favourite food and why?
Hot dogs, chips. We even used to have a sweetie tuck shop and a slush popping machine in the kitchen. Yeah. Because they changed the rules. They changed the rules and we had to make it more of a healthier eating zone for the children, so we had to take it all away.
If we to play at Adventure Bristol.
Other children, if they've got a language barrier, helps with their language as well. And yeah, interact with different ages, different groups of children. We get a wide range of groups of children here. So yeah, I find that very interesting.
Grandma, why did you bring Mum to the venture?
You know, we could have gone to the shop, gone to our shopping, or even if you walk 2 hours, you could have gone to your 2 hours job and come back and the children still play.
I started in the creche and nursery, isn't it? Then went on to play in the adventure playground, and we're so appreciative because there was nowhere else really. We'd had the park, but in terms of like experiences going to seasides and going on trips, and like I remember making jewellery, special jewellery, and we used to do workshops like that and all types of things. So it really opened us up to experiences that we may not have had at home.
I come to Venture because it's very fun to play on the tango and I get to do drama class.
On. Oh, doing something very important. Definitely on a mission. Wow, making something. Oh wow,
got cross and frustrated. Turn it off! What a wonderful dramatic doll, or a toy. Good face. Very, very interesting. Good.
I really like playing Toy Shop because all my friends like playing and we all play together and it's a really fun game. Adventure's like my own garden. I come to Venture because I like going on the slide. It feels like we're flying. We're flying!
My first time I was scared, but I'm not scared anymore. And Venture is a fun place. Sassy Baka! When any of you were actually playing here, were there actually like small video game consoles like Ping?
We didn't need video games at that time. The area was a lot safer, so we'd be out in the park, and you meet families, come to the Venture, you make friends, and we just play. Play and play and play.
The first time you come here, you can meet like 5 new friends in one hour or something. What I like about Venture Center is when I'm lonely and I can't play with anyone, Mangalisa comes and helps me.
I think there's a lot of like health and safety issues because back then I just think the children were left to get on with it, you know, whereas I find sometimes if a child falls over and has got tiny little graze, you'd think their leg had fallen off. Whereas back in the days, they'd just get up, you'd write it, even it's blow on it and it's better then.
I love Tango the most.
You know how to play, right? Go inside the tires so you can do this.
Yeah, no, can't touch the floor. You can touch the tires.
Do this. Oh my God, that was Tango or not. You said
New rules now. I've got you. There's some new rules all of a sudden.
play cat and mouse then, yes. All my rules, none of yours. Tango ready or not? How did you do that?
Carnival used to come up Goulburn Road as well. Do you remember? And I remember being at the Venture when I was younger, and the Venture was part of a truck. Yeah, a float. And I remember, I think it was just a piece of yellow long material that was wrapped around my body, and I felt like a queen.
How did Glissando Steel Plan start?
It started by this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a few guys got together
Yeah.
and they formed a little orchestra, and then they chose a name.
Glissando, because glissando is a term of they play an instrument. Gliding note.
Yeah. It's the gliding note when you go from low to high.
From low to high, yes.
Sequential glide.
Is there different types of steel pans?
Different types of steel pans?
Yes, many.
Oh yes, many. All these. Yeah, they're different names.
This is a tenor pan. This has the highest pitch.
What tools do you use to make them, and how do you make them?
To make a steel drum, you have a barrel, and we just basically use hammers, all different sizes, weights, and we just sink them till we get it into the shape of a bowl. Then we draw the notes, the different sizes.
What does Carnival mean to Glissando?
Carnival was the main thing. Most of the steel bands rehearse for. Playing on the road for me is more fun. The crowd could move around with you while you're playing. Well, and we didn't have the big sound system making a lot of noise. We had small ones playing nice little music, calypso music and thing. But now the bigger ones just take over and you can't hear what's happening with the steel bands.
What's your favourite song to play?
My favourite song is Autumn Leaves.
Placements. See?
Because the app is different.
How do you feel about Venture being demolished?
I feel that it's been demolished against the wishes of this community.
If Venture Centre was demolished, then I'll be so sad because then everything I love in the playground of Venture Centre will be gone and I won't get to play with it anymore.
It's kind of sad because otherwise our mums can't have alone time when they need to do some work and they need to take care of us at the same time, so it's kind of difficult.
I feel angry because you get to spend there and you don't have to pay money.
Stick it out of the way, stick it out of the way. Yeah, so they can't see kids playing and hear them screaming and shouting and having a good time. Well,
I'd like the new Venture to have everything here, but new and stronger and more durable, but also maybe some more stuff, maybe a bigger football pitch.
I'm sure that everyone here would love to see more improvements, right?
Yeah.
No, I think it's good how it is. No, but like, it's not like the main two attractions are the tango swing and the border swing and the football pitch. Yeah. We need more density. I mean, even the zip wire doesn't even work. Would you like to see any improvements?
This space came into creation because of the lack of urban space to play, and it was for the children. And if you see the videos, the children created the space that they wanted. So I think that discussion, that you should decide.
Both of the swings, the tango swing and the border swing, those cannot go. Those are hard no. No, they can't go. Neither can the slide. We want a big slide, don't we?
The tango, like when it goes like high, I like when it goes high, so I would like to see it go like a bit high.
But not like too high.
We're adding like more paint to the wood, so it makes it look very colourful and attractive.
There should be an ice cream shop.
Yeah. There should be like a wall that you can paint whatever you want on, like that wall right there.
Yeah, I want it to be a water park. I want a pizza park. Pizza park? She said, what's a pizza park?
I know things change, but sometimes I'm not over keen on change, but you have to get on with it. It's a new generation.
The Venture Centre is very famous. It will be sad when it moves, because there will be a lot of changes that we wouldn't know about. Because it would be all restricted, maybe. It wouldn't be as friendly and as it used to be.
This is a symbolic of Ladbroke Grove with the Glissando Steel Band and the history there, white working class, and and the community that.
Do you see how I do this, man?
The Windrush community and all of that. Such a colourful space. I think if there was a real engagement with the community, I think we'd want to keep this space. That's my gut feeling.
Yeah, it's an amazing space. I literally would love for this place to just be here as a memory of what this community is and has been, and also just the memories that have been kept from the domino clubs that were here, the steel pan.
What I want you to do for me, listen, I just want you to play the C like this for me, right? Just one noise, like that. Better play together. Okay. Too loud, too loud. Very sure you like rules. Yes. Yeah, there's rules here. Okay, try again. 1, 2, and...
Much better, very good.
Nice. See, practice makes it better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Adventure's the best. High five. I love
F, G, A. D, E,